All right, there is a saying that many of us are so busy that it's like we are sort of on a treadmill of life and you can't really jump off. But what would happen if we just sort of went with the flow of life and didn't push so hard to make things happen?
Entrepreneur, business owner, and yogi Alana Zabel joins us now to share her new book that focuses on creating what you describe as a life of authenticity.
Yeah, in Meaningful Coincidence, my first book, As I Am, first of all, I present what's called the Dharma Zone. And in this Dharma Zone, it's a technique to get into this authentic state of synchronicity. And to do that, yoga helps, meditation, eating really clean, and also just staying away from social pressures. Like, don't feel like you have to look a certain way or act a certain way or be what other people want you to be.
Which is kind of tough in this town, right?
Yes.
Very much so. You know, so finding, I actually feel blessed that I've had all of these stories. So this first volume of Meaningful Coincidence are my stories to India, to Portugal. I just loved to travel when I was younger, and I just said, you know what, let's just see where we go. And it's where we have, times in our life where we can do that. So I take all the nuggets of wisdom and I put it into this book, and this is volume 1, Wanderlust.
And one of the nuggets I'm getting out of it is the ability to say yes to, no matter if that's going to happen, I'm just going to say yes to whatever shows up.
Right, and we have to be in the right state of mind, though. Remember, as the light's moving through us, we need to make sure that we're open, we're staying fearless and positive, so that the things that do mirror back to us are things that we should be saying yes to.
That's a good point, too.
Right, because you don't want to say yes,
yes to everything.
Right there.
Is this a bit serendipitous because you are described as someone as an accidental business owner? What does that mean?
Very much so. So everything that I have done has been an accident. Like, let's just say my clothing line. You would say, oh, wow, she's so ambitious. She just wanted to go be a designer. Woohoo! Not the case. I was practicing yoga. My teacher in India, Patabi Joyce, I also trained his consultants, and they asked me, would you create a line for our new studio? And I said, you know what, I can figure that out. Yes, right? So the thing is saying yes. And 3 months later, he passed away. I was left then with this beautiful clothing line that people, my clients, my students loved. And I just continued. I put the As I Am label on it, and now I have a clothing line.
And you have a doll line, which I've been talking about in tube. We've just never really been able to see this. This is sold at Target. It's based around yoga, right?
And this is true passion. This wasn't necessarily an accident. This, I said, I want to give young girls a doll that is pro-girl. They're girl power cuffs. It's all about being as I am. And they move. They're fully articulated, so they do yoga, and they're based on the 8 limbs of yoga. They each have a pet. This is Nama.
Yeah. So we say namaste in meditation and yoga. So this is namaste, like stay dog.
Right? Yeah, and if you push his paw, he'll say it.
Hey.
Very cute.
So these are at Target, but these empower young girls, which I think is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, they're from all over the world. So Niyama's about being green and environmental, and she's a vegan, and she loves cooking and being healthy. She's from LA, Asana. She loves just like boys and working out and, wearing her hot leggings. So they all have, they're really fun, and I match modern day play patterns with these yogic concepts, so there is still depth, but it's a lot of fun.
So when the elevator gets to the top floor, you're always told to send it back down. What advice do you have for someone who may be watching right now saying, how do I do what she does?
It is a really great question, because it's so difficult sometimes teaching people to just let it be. Like, you have to really be able to surrender to trusting that your organic life will reveal itself. It will. Like, I truly surrendered to yoga, into meditation, and these things happen. I also feel like a big wave surfer of life. If there's a big wave and it's coming, I will jump and I'll take it. Like, so that I do have that to my nature, because I feel it's a gift, and I wouldn't want to deny that.
You're speaking to the surfer
yeah,
here, right?
I like that analogy a lot. I'll use that for sure.
All right, and if you guys are interested in any of the dolls or the products, her book, also too, the studio in Brentwood, Alana is offering a discount of 50% off if you head to store.asiam.com. And notice that As I Am is spelled with a Z, so don't get confused by that. She also has the As I Am Yoga Studio in Brentwood, and you said if they mention KTLA at the front desk, they get a free class?
They get a free class.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for the positive energy. We appreciate it on this Friday, and then we'll do...
We like...
Stay.
This is cute. Kai Goldberg is here. Kai, you want to try these yoga pants on for your weather forecast?
You know what?
Yeah, maybe.
I can rock a pair of yoga pants. That's no problem.
They're on the way, man.